On night 1, I spawned in as a Wendigo in the middle of a massive mountainside forest. I looked around trying to take in my surroundings. How'd I get here? Last thing I remember was...
So, you're weak. Good.
Who's there? When I turned around, a horrible apparition stood before me. It was a floating skull. Get away from me, you monster! I ran towards the creature and punched it, but my hit went right through. What? What are you?
I am the hunger that lurks within. I am with you now, and there is nothing you can do about it.
I felt like I was speaking to a beast within me, like I was possessed by some kind of spirit. You must be the spirit that cursed me. I know I must be human. What did I do to deserve this cursed life?
That is for you to figure out on your own. But first, it is time to feed.
I was suddenly overcome with a powerful hunger. Ugh, what is happening?
Oh no, you had better go eat something soon.
I followed my nose and quickly discovered a small village. I had a craving for human flesh, but I didn't want to hurt anybody.
Consume the villagers. Satiate your hunger.
No, villagers are humans too. Wait, are they? Either way, I won't eat them.
You must.
The voice was so loud, it drowned out all the other sounds. It was getting harder and harder to fight the urge.
Struggle all you like, but the hunger will not abate. And in 100 days, you will succumb to the curse of the Wendigo.
Wait, the curse becomes permanent in 100 days? Then I still have a chance. I ran over to the village's cow farm, killed all the cows, and ate all the meat raw. Phew, that's better. Now I just need to break this curse. But how?
You had better find shelter. The sun is coming, and you will not like what happens to your skin in the light of day.
Wait, I can't go in the sun either? Ah, nuts. With that, I returned to the woods to take shelter for the day, under a tree. On night 2, I woke up in the afternoon. It was so bright out. I realized that the leaves were falling off the tree above me and destroying my cover.
Looks like our very presence is causing the trees to rot and die.
I can't die now. I just started.
We'd better find some cover then.
I needed to make a sturdier shelter if I was going to effectively protect myself from the sun. Luckily, it was almost nighttime. When the night fell, I began the process of building my shelter. First, I did all the stuff I had to do to get stone tools. Then I dug myself a cave in the side of a mountain. I also found some coal while I was digging. The more rock between me and the sun, the better. Next, I started filling my cave with a chest, crafting bench, and a couple of furnaces. Out of nowhere, I heard an unnatural howl coming out of the woods. What was that? Normally, I would never investigate a sound like that, but since I was a Wendigo, I figured I should be decently safe.
Follow the sound.
Okay, I'm gonna, but not because you said so. I stepped out of my base and followed the strange howling into the night. During night 3, I followed the sound back to the same village I was at before. What's that screaming? I discovered a group of vicious, creepy creatures who weren't giving the villagers the same respect I did.
Just look at them. This is how you should be acting.
No, they need to leave those poor people alone. One of the creatures approached me and transformed into its natural form, a pale white hunched figure with glowing eyes. Oh boy, you're an ugly looking fella.
What are you doing in our woods?
I'm here to stop you guys from terrorizing these poor people.
Wait, you serious? You must be new to this.
No, I don't want to be a Wendigo, but I'm gonna use my powers for good against the creatures of the night.
You can't stop us. We could take you down easily. You probably don't even know how to use your powers.
What did you say, punk? Huh?
Whoa, calm down, bro. Didn't mean it like that. Look, you're gonna succumb to your hunger anyways. I'm out of here.
Sheesh, what was that thing?
Those were skinwalkers, cursed witches with the ability to change their shape on a whim.
Gross.
They are right about the hunger, you know. I will consume you from the inside out.
I got lucky that time because they were scared of me, but I'm gonna have to start learning to master my abilities before I see them again. During night 4, I left the base to explore the wilderness and found a herd of cows. I took some wheat from the village farm, then lured the group back to my base, put them in a pen, and bred them. There, now I will always be able to satisfy my hunger. As if on cue, I started feeling hungry again. I killed 2 cows and ate their meat, but it wasn't enough.
More food now.
Next thing I knew, I had slaughtered every cow in the pen and consumed its flesh. Well, so much for making a cow farm.
More food.
Oh, come on. That's enough. I just ate like 6 cows worth of raw meat. I am still very hungry. I'll just make myself a farm. Maybe if I'm eating bread, I can resist eating it all at once. I collected a bunch of seeds and planted a farm. I waited all night, but the seeds didn't even start to grow. I guess I don't have much of a green thumb.
Nothing will grow in your presence, fool.
I'm getting really hungry again.
People!
No, not people. I'll go find some sheep or something. The spirit went into a blind rage, and I blacked out completely. On nights 5 and 6, I had a vision of my life before, when I was still human.
Man, we're finding nothing out here, Bronzo.
You got that right, Gonzo.
I don't know where else to look, man. This is hopeless.
Well, I heard a rumor about a huge diamond deposit that might be nearby. A whole cave full of diamonds.
Really? Where'd you hear about it?
I just picked it up around town, but that person said they got their info from the witch.
The witch, huh? Well, what are we doing standing around here? We gotta find that witch.
All right, let's go. Suddenly, I woke up again as a Wendigo, and I was devouring some meat. I looked around and saw a bunch of dead villagers. Oh no, this is villager meat. Gross. Why did you do this to me, spirit?
I did what I had to do for our survival. The hunger is gone. For now.
I can't believe this. I never wanted to be a monster. Whoever gave me this curse is gonna pay. I built a little memorial in the middle of the village for the villagers I had killed and planted some flowers around it. I ran away from the flowers before I started to die from the sun and made my way back to the base. On nights 7 through 8, I was working on my base when a villager child came by. Hey kid, what are you doing here?
Oh, me? Oh, I've been looking for you.
I had to get him away before I got hungry again.
You killed my parents. I want you to teach me to be big and strong like you.
What? No! Are you out of your mind? It's too dangerous.
You know, I'm not that hungry, but I could eat.
It's okay. I have a cursed demon heart that masks my smell so you won't want to eat me.
Would that work?
Who are you talking to, mister?
Nothing can stop the... He does smell horrible, though.
No one. I guess you can stick around.
Sweet.
I crafted him a sword so he could fight me off if necessary. And also, I made him a room. Listen, kid, I need to reverse this curse in 100 days before it comes permanent, but I don't remember anything about my past.
I recommend you check out the creepy old crypt south of the village. I always get cursed vibes from that place.
Sounds like a great start. Thanks. On nights 9 and 10, I set out to find the crypt. On my way there, I ran into another group of 3 skinwalkers. Not these guys again. One of the skinwalkers looked different. It was morphed into a huge insectoid creature, and it seemed to be speaking to the other 2.
All right, listen. I don't care how you do it, but we need to get rid of this Wendigo before it interferes with any more of our plan.
Why is that, boss?
Because if he keeps interrupting our villager harvests, we won't get all of the blood we need to perform the ritual.
Ritual? What ritual? Suddenly, the skinwalkers turned in my direction and spotted me.
Get him.
The leader disappeared, but his 2 lackeys charged. They were tough, but I managed to kill one of them, and I howled at the other one. He got spooked and backed down.
I'm out of here.
He started running away, but I chased after him and started beating on him.
All right, enough. I yield.
You're gonna tell me what I want to know.
Yes, anything.
What is this ritual that the skinwalkers are planning?
Okay, so our leader's going to perform a ritual using the blood of a bunch of villagers.
Yes, I know that part, but what is it going to do?
Turn everyone in the world into skinwalkers.
What? That's horrible. What are you going to eat once everyone is skinwalkers?
I don't know, each other?
Ugh, you freaks are disgusting. I killed the skinwalker and looked up at the sky. I have to stop these skinwalkers before they doom the whole world to this cursed life. But before I did that, I needed to explore the crypt and try to reverse my own curse. I made my way into the crypt from nights 11 to 13, and it was crawling with creepy mummies that kind of looked like skinwalkers. Who the heck are you freaks? When they died, they dropped leeches that clung to my body. Ugh, get it off, get it off! I ended up fighting and killing them all with ease. Hey, I'm getting a hang of these Wendigo powers after all. I traveled deeper into the crypt and discovered an inner sanctum. Ugh, what's that fluid? Is that blood?
Leave now. I do not like this at all.
What? Scared of a little red liquid?
Come closer. Come.
Although it was probably a bad idea, I walked into the portal. Whoa, where am I?
What do you seek?
Are you the one who turned me into a Wendigo?
No. The fact that you are here means that you must be new. Wendigos have feared the likes of me for millennia.
Okay, I'll just be going now.
You're not going anywhere.
On nights 14 through 17, I had another vision from my time as a human.
There it is, the witch's hut. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you the witch?
Well, I prefer the term healer, but yes, that is what people call me.
I heard you knew where to find the Cave of Diamonds.
Right to business, I see. Yes, I have in my possession a map that is said to lead to the Cave of Diamonds, but it's a magical map.
A magical map?
Yes, it will only reveal the location of the cave to one who is worthy of finding it.
Are you worthy?
Well, apparently not. I've spent entire days searching, but the map took me in circles.
Maybe it's just a bad map.
I guess you'll have to find out, won't you?
We can have it?
Well, you boys seem pretty worthy, and I consider myself a good judge of character. Sure, why not?
Awesome!
Let's go! I woke up suddenly and looked around. I was still in the nether, and I was standing on top of a big pile of wood. I saw the horrific beast standing in the distance, and his minions were all around me, chanting. Jeez, all you people just love doing rituals, huh?
Ah! He's awake! Quick! Light the fire! Light the fire!
They lit the base of the wood pile, and the spirits started freaking out. Man, you really don't like fire, huh? I jumped off of the pyre before the flames got to me and started slaughtering his minions. They all started shooting at me with fire arrows. They must have known it was my weakness.
Don't get hit by the arrows.
I managed to avoid the arrows and eventually killed them all. One of them dropped a magic staff and 2 blaze rods. Before the beast could get to me, I fired a few shots at him and ran off.
You haven't seen the last of me, Wendigo.
At the beginning of nights 18 to 21, I escaped to the overworld. That was close. What was that? But the voice did not respond. Silent treatment, huh? This is a pleasant surprise. I was minutes away from the base when the empty feeling in the pit of my stomach returned. Oh no, not again.
There is no escaping it.
You know, I liked it before when you didn't talk.
The time has come to slaughter more villagers and feast upon their flesh.
Not this time. I've got an idea. I took a detour and found a horde of zombies in a nearby field, ripe for slaying. Perfect! I slaughtered the horde with ease, and once they were all defeated before me, I looked at all the rotten flesh I had collected in my inventory.
You're not seriously going to eat that, are you?
Hey, it's technically human meat, right?
I guess so.
Down the hatch! I ate all the rotten flesh and got sick, but it was worth it because the hunger subsided.
Good enough for now, but it won't last forever.
Suddenly, from the trees, I heard thunderous footsteps. Then a mutant zombie emerged from the woods.
Oi lads, I got the pizza! All legit! What? Hey,
You killed all my friends!
Ruh-roh.
I'm gonna stomp you into a tiny grave, you little fawn!
Now I was face to face with an angry mutant zombie. He charged at me, and I fought him off with my new staff. He slammed the ground around me, and the shockwaves tore up the grass. He also grabbed me a few times and slammed me onto the ground. Eventually, I was able to wear him down, but it was a pretty tough battle. I didn't realize zombies could have friends.
You did a bad thing and got sick.
Whatever. I'm going back to the base, jerk. On nights 22 to 25, I got back to the base.
Hey, Bondo, how did it go?
Let's just say I'm glad to still be alive. I went into some portal. Then I came face to face with a crazy multi-headed monster demon.
Interesting.
Yeah, I also had these visions about my past. It's bizarre.
Maybe you can find that witch. She will have some answers for you. You know, like a therapist.
Carl, how do you know what a therapist is? Never mind. It's a good idea. Where is she?
There's a swamp to the west. You could try there.
Thanks. I should probably get better equipment before I go. I set off and into a cave where I mined tons of iron, enough to make a full set of iron armor and iron tools. I then decided to work on my base. I added some decorations and switched the torches to lanterns. This looks good, but I should add some more protection. I began constructing a little wall around the entrance of my base to deter skinwalkers from attacking. Time to call it a night. On nights 26 through 29, I couldn't stop thinking about that witch, so I decided it was time to start searching for her. I started heading west when I passed through the village and saw a group of skinwalkers terrorizing people again. Hey, speak of the devil, or should I say devil's spawn?
You're one to talk, buddy. Just look at you.
I was just setting up my base to keep you losers out of it.
Oh yeah? That sounds like a challenge.
I seem to remember telling you to leave these people alone.
Yeah, and we seem to remember telling you to buzz off.
They transformed into some bigger, more powerful creatures. They were ready to fight. I was about to spring into action when he turned to the east.
You came from that direction, right? That must be where your base is. Come on, boys. Let's go test his defenses.
Wait, no! I'm coming, Carl! I ran after them, back towards the base. And when I got there, the skinwalkers had already cornered Carl in the cave. Hey, stay away from my son. I mean, Carl. I ran in to fight off the skinwalkers and rescue Carl. I fought them off using my magic staff, but they were still really tough. I was able to kill 2 of them, leaving the biggest guy for last.
You already let me go once, Wendigo. That was a mistake. I've gotten much stronger since then.
He sprung at me, and we began fighting again. He spawned more demon dogs and set them after me. He overpowered me and had me in a corner. I was close to death, and if I died now, my 100 days would be over.
After I'm done with you, there will be nothing standing in the way of us reaching our goal. The whole world will be filled with skinwalkers. I'm totally gonna get that promotion.
While he was talking, I was able to regain my strength enough for one final pounce. I slashed at him, and he withered into his base form.
No!
I slashed him one final time, and he was defeated. And that's why you never monologue, Carl.
Thanks for saving me.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. I reinforced the base again from nights 30 to 33. This time, it will be better. As I was working, I turned around to see the spirit in front of me. Whoa!
It's already been 30 days, and you're no closer to finding the cure, let alone figure out your hunger situation.
Shut up! You're just a dumb spirit.
Who cares? See how easily time slips through your fingers.
Can it, Ghost? I'm out of here. I traveled long and far until I made it to the swamp. There's the witch's hut. I walked up and tried to get her attention. Excuse me.
Who are you?
Wait, it's me. I came to you searching for the Cave of Diamonds, and you gave me the map.
Wait, Bronzo? That's you? You're a Wendigo now. I can't believe you. The only thing worse than Wendigos are those nasty skinwalkers. What did you do to earn this horrible fate?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you know anybody that turns people into Wendigos?
That's not how it works. You must have done something horribly selfish in order to earn this fate. Those who are terribly green in their lives are cursed with an endless hunger.
What?
Ah, yes. Didn't I mention? You earned this fate through your actions.
No, you did not mention that.
Who are you talking to? Just kidding. It's the voice in your head, isn't it? You earned this fate. There's nothing I can do to help you reverse it.
You won't even try to help me?
Why would I? You deserve it.
But I'm trying to be good. I refuse to eat any villagers.
Refusing to eat people doesn't make you a good person. That's like way below the bar. Now go. Get out of my sight before I curse you a second time.
But
Go!
with that, I left in shame. On nights 34 through 37, I knew I needed to think of something to earn the witch's trust, so she would help me. I have to think of something. Come on, Bronzo, think!
Yes, Bronzo, think.
Well, you're no help at all.
Why would I help you? Trying to reverse the curse.
I've got it. Did the witch say she hates skinwalkers even more than Wendigos? Maybe if I kill a bunch of skinwalkers and show the witch I'm fighting the good fight against evil, she'll decide she wants to help me. That sound means it's a good idea. Let's go. I tracked down one group of skinwalkers who were terrorizing another village and ambushed them. Since I caught them off guard, they were pretty easy to beat. When there was only one left, he cowered away from me and transformed into a bunny.
Please don't hurt me. I'll do anything.
I'll let you go if you can tell me where to find more skinwalkers.
Okay, I will. There's a cave base to the northeast with a bunch of them.
I then killed the skinwalker anyway. You're no bunny, freak. I collected the skulls of all the dead skinwalkers and followed the bunny's direction to the cave base. I found it pretty easily and started messing them up. As I went, I collected their skulls too. You fools are too easy. They all scattered and I looked up to see their leader.
Hello, Wendigo. I see your tactic has changed. Now that you're seeking us out to kill us, you really pose a threat to our species.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
What I am going to do is perform a series of dark rituals that will train all of my disciples to take much bigger and tougher forms.
That doesn't sound good.
It isn't. You should get out of here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I left that cave and started to head back towards the witch.
Didn't I tell you never to come back here, freak?
I know, but I brought you something. I dumped all the skinwalkers' skulls in front of her.
Whoa.
Yeah, their leader is next.
All right. If you are really in it for the fight against evil, maybe you can prove yourself.
Yes!
But if you're going to face the leader of the skinwalkers, you're gonna need to be tougher than that. I happen to know a ritual I can perform to make you stronger.
That would be great.
I'd start preparing now.
The hunger returns.
Oh, shut up.
Excuse me.
Oh, no, sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
Right. Let's begin the ritual. Hey, witchy,
As soon as the witch started chanting, I blacked out again. On nights 38 through 41, I had another vision of my life as a human.
There it is, Bronzo. The Cave of Diamonds.
Ha! We did it! Well, I guess we must be worthy.
Come on, let's grab as many as we can carry.
Suddenly the vision ended, and I woke up in the middle of fighting the witch. Cool, I have 5 extra hearts.
Get out of here, you foul beast!
Hold on, what happened?
I did the ritual as soon as it took effect. You blacked out and started attacking. Luckily, I had some villager meat lying around, so I threw that at you, among other things.
You had villager meat just lying around? I thought you were a good witch.
Sometimes I need it for spells. They don't bother me like science.
Sorry, I didn't know what was gonna happen. You want me to clean up?
Oh, you gotta get out of here. I should have known better than to dress a Wendigo.
Okay, I began walking away, and then the spirit appeared again.
I could have told you that was going to happen.
Shut up! During nights 42 to 45, I returned back to the base. I feel hopeless. Every time I find a lead to reverse this curse, I mess it up by being an evil monster. I began working on my base a bit more to get my mind off things. First, I built a second floor on my base and turned one room into a science lab. I crafted 2 brewing stands with the blaze rods I'd collected and told Carl to start messing around with potions and see if I could find a cure this way.
I'm on it.
Have fun! Then I began working on a Wendigo skull outside of my cave to scare off the skinwalkers. The spirit even posed for me as a reference. At least you're useful for something. Before I could finish the antlers, a mysterious figure approached me. Hey, are you a skinwalker? It didn't answer me, only shook its head silently. What do you want? Again, no answer, but made a gesture to follow. So I did. During nights 46 to 49, I was trying to follow the mysterious figure, but I seemed to have lost him. Where did he go? I looked around and he was nowhere in sight. Suddenly, a little birdie landed next to me.
Be careful who you trust.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you talking about this weird guy I'm following?
No, someone much closer to you, behind you.
The bird flew away, leaving me standing there, confused. That was weird. I wonder who they were talking about. I turned around, and the mysterious man was standing there, beckoning me to follow him again. I followed him deep into the tundra, to a house standing in the middle of nowhere. I followed him into the house, and standing there waiting for me was none other than my old friend, Gonzo. I can't believe it's really you. How are you, buddy?
Not good, thanks to you. I'm a spirit now.
Oh no, you're dead?
You really don't remember, do you?
No, what did I do? Please tell me.
Why should I tell you when I can show you?
Gonzo threw a potion at me, and I immediately blacked out. I was having another vision during nights 50 to 53. I saw the diamond cave was collapsing over us. Oh no, what do we do, Gonzo? Gravel began falling from the ceiling all around us, and a bunch fell on top of Gonzo.
Help, Gonzo, help me!
Pass me the diamonds. I need both your hands free in order to pull you out. I watched as Gonzo handed me all his precious diamonds. Thanks, buddy, but these are much more valuable than you right now. See ya!
Where are you going, Gonzo? Don't leave me. Gonzo!
Suddenly, I awoke in a moldy dungeon with iron bars entrapping me. Where am I?
As you can see, you're a threat to society. I have to lock you up until you die of hunger.
I didn't mean to kill you, Gonzo. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be a better person now.
It's too late for that, Gonzo. You're not a person anymore. You're a beast.
Wait, I can still reverse the curse. Don't leave me. I spent nights 54 through 57 locked in a cage, talking to myself. We need a way to escape.
Perhaps this is it. Perhaps you will die here after all.
Quiet, you! This is all your fault.
My fault? You're the one who left your best friend to die in a cave.
But
nothing. You deserve this. This is no one's fault but your own.
If I could go back, I would change my choices.
Regret does not change the past. Time is running out.
Just then, the mysterious man came down for a visit.
Who are you talking to?
So you do talk.
When the moment calls for it, yes. I'll ask again. Who are you talking to?
Oh, just the annoying demon that lives in my head. That's all.
I'm not annoying.
Interesting. Well, here's a piece of leftover mutton.
What? Why are you giving me food?
A trick.
I'm curious as to how you creatures perform when on your last thread. Nothing more. I will check in tomorrow.
Ugh. I ate the meat, still no closer to escaping than before. On nights 58 through 61, I woke up starving. I was still stuck in a prison built by my best friend.
The hunger, it's so intense. Any second now, I would consume your body and put an end to this.
Just then, the mysterious man came down.
How are you holding up?
I'm ready to die.
Don't be so hard on yourself. However, you do deserve this.
Suddenly, I saw Carl tiptoe up behind him.
And you deserve this!
He jumped up and stabbed the man in the back repeatedly. Carl, where the heck did you come from? How did you know I was here?
I don't know. Lucky guess, I guess. Come on, let's get you out of here. You got a higher purpose to serve.
Oh, what?
I mean, let's fill up that tummy. Here's some villager meat.
Ooh, villager meat. Don't mind if I do. Where'd you get this? You know what? Never mind. Let's go. For nights 62 through 65, we ran out of the cabin and into an open snowfield. Thanks again, Carl. You're a lifesaver. Now I'm gonna go mining for some diamonds, so I'm better equipped to face Skinwalker Prime.
Okay, good luck.
I said goodbye to Carl and set out for the caves, but I searched and searched for hours and couldn't find any diamonds anywhere. After a while, I decided I just had to give up. Ugh, it's no use. It must be part of my curse that I'll never find a diamond again.
So much for being worthy.
Can it, jerk? I headed home in defeat, with no diamonds to show for my efforts. When I got there, Carl approached me with a potion.
Bronzo, I've been working in the lab, and I think I figured out a potential cure for the curse.
No way! Let's try it out. Throw it on me. The potion splashed over me, and my body buzzed with energy. I looked down, and I was still a Wendigo. Then I looked in my inventory, and I noticed I had another curse.
Whoopsies! That didn't work.
Yeah, looks like it made things worse. I'm wearing this cursed famine armor, and I can't take it off. The famine armor had a curse of binding, and it made my hunger effects way worse. I couldn't eat food anymore. Dang it, Carl! You made my curse even worse. What's your deal, huh? Did you do that on purpose?
I'm sorry. I'm trying my best.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm not good at chemistry.
Don't beat yourself up about it. You're like 4 or something. I tried to comfort Carl, but he ran upstairs, super upset. I still wasn't sure if I should trust him. During night 66 to 70, Carl came downstairs to talk to me.
Hey, you never taught me how to be big and strong like you.
Well, I guess that's true. Let's go find some skinwalkers to take our anger out on.
Good idea.
We kept moving until we found a field of skinwalkers roaming the lands. I began clawing at the skinwalkers, but even more impressive was Carl, who was moving very quickly and stabbed most of the skinwalkers to death on his own. Wow. Good job, Carl. You laid waste to them.
I sure did.
Let's go back home. After a long time, we finally made it back to the base.
I'm gonna go study potions upstairs.
Okay, you go do that, Carl. I'm gonna go finish my skull. I added details to the skull, making the antlers and filling the eyes with redstone. It looked awesome. Hey, Carl, come check this out. There was no answers. I began to worry. Carl? There was a sinister glow coming from the upstairs lab. As I walked in, I saw Carl floating in thin air. Carl, are you okay, buddy?
Carl isn't here at the moment.
The next thing I knew, Carl transformed into some pulsating red entity. What the heck, Carl?
I was just a vessel for the beast of the nether, the Scourge. It was me all along, you gullible fool. Now I know where you live and all of your weaknesses, and I gave you the curse of famine.
I knew you were too skilled to be a little kid and evil.
Now I will send my minions to harass you every day until you're dead.
Not if I kill you first. I'm coming for you, Scourge.
No, don't do that now. Don't do that.
I ignored my spirit and went back to the nether. Immediately making haste, I arrived back at the crypt somewhere between night 71 and 74. The spirit tried to stand in my way.
Do not take one more step. I command you to. What are you doing? Wait!
I ignored the spirit and fought my way through more mummies until I saw it. There it is, the portal.
Do not.
You're not my dad. I finished off the rest of the mummies and headed into the portal. Huh? I exited the portal, but I wasn't at all in the same place it led to last time.
I do not like the looks of this.
It's fine. That's just what the nether looks like. Then a swarm of piglins immediately came out of the woodwork.
Yes!
I know! I finally fought off all the piglins and their annoying crossbows. That must be the end of it. Suddenly, a giant armored piglin came crashing down from above, nearly crushing me. Who are you?
I am Pigless. You set foot in our territory and killed my men. Now you're going to pay.
I thought quickly and offered some gold for safe passage.
Gold, you say?
That's right, big guy.
Wait, you're trying to bribe me into not killing you. Ah!
You're a big fella, aren't you? He had massive sweeping strikes that I had to dodge, but he was no match for the speed of the Wendigo. Take this!
Ah!
With Piglets defeated, I continued my journey through the nether in search of the Scourge. During nights 75 to 78, I found the Nether Scourge once again. You! Why did you trick me all this time?
I was spying on you, that's all. You're a fool for returning to me.
No! You're a fool for thinking you can mess with a Wendigo who has nothing to lose! I charged at the Nether Beast and began unleashing all my might onto him. Take this, and that, and more importantly, this!
Your hits feel like baby punching air.
I kept fighting and fighting until finally, I won! I beat the Nether Scourge!
Let's try.
What the heck? But how?
You can't actually kill me. I'm older than time itself.
This is useless!
Correct. Your efforts are better spent fighting the Skinwalker leader. I think you have a good chance at winning.
That's good coming from you, I guess.
You know, I always hated Wendigos. They're spineless, evil creatures with no sense of right and wrong. But I see you are different somehow.
I am different. I'm trying to erase my mistakes.
I see. Take this. It comes from my flesh. Use it when the time is right, or whenever. I don't care.
Cool, a demon buster. Thanks, foul beast. See ya. On nights 79 through 82, I made my way out of the Nether and back to the overworld. I returned to my base, but it felt much more empty than before. I miss Carl. I started building again to try to keep my mind off the loneliness. I built another room, but then I realized that just made the place feel more empty. I guess this is what I deserve. If you treat your friends badly, you don't deserve to have them. I still couldn't stop thinking about my friend Gonzo. Why would I do such a terrible thing to my best friend? I wandered into Carl's science lab area and looked in the chest. I did see a potion that was left there by Carl. For Bwanzo. Well, here goes nothing. I drank the potion and blacked out once again. I had another vision from nights 83 through 86. Woohoo! I'm gonna be so rich now that Gonzo was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That was rather messed up, you know.
Ah! What the heck are you? Get away! Phew! I must have lost it by now.
Still here, buddy.
What? Get this freak away from me! Why is it following me?
As you did a bad thing back there.
Okay, what do you want?
Throw all of your diamonds into the ocean.
What? I just got these!
That's what it is going to take for me to stop following you.
Okay, fine. I then saw myself make it to an ocean edge. I hate you for this. I watched my past self dump all the diamonds into the ocean. There, are you happy now?
Yes, but now you're going to suffer now and be hungry forever.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, still, you won't remember a thing.
On nights 87 through 90, I woke up and I was in the middle of the ocean. Why must I keep suffering? I'm sorry, Gonzo. I was wrong. With all the noise I was making, I attracted the attention of a sea creature.
Shut up!
It lunged at me, and I fought it off. He shot bubbles at me and hit really hard since I was in the middle of the ocean. I also had to make sure I didn't drown. Eventually, I was able to wear it down, and after I killed it, I noticed a glowing blue light under the water. Wait, those must be diamonds! I quickly dove deep into the oceans, following the glowing light desperately. But when I got all the way down there, I realized it was nothing but glowing blue dirt. That was depressing. I need to find a way to make it up to Gonzo. On nights 91 through 93, I was returning to Gonzo's house. On the way in, I noticed a gravestone that said Gene on it. Who's Gene? I went inside, and Gonzo was standing next to the fire. Gonzo, I'm back here to beg for your forgiveness. Please, I'm suffering.
How could I ever forgive you after what you did to me? Not to mention you killed my spiritual guru, Gene.
Oh, Gene was that weird dude. Yeah, sorry about that. Technically, Carl killed him, though.
Even still, I can't possibly trust you.
You're right. You shouldn't have trusted me just because I asked. I understand that.
Wow, thanks so much for understanding.
I don't need your forgiveness, but I could really use the help of a powerful spirit to defeat the Skinwalkers.
Powerful spirit? I don't think I know any.
I was talking about you.
I have a confession to make, Bronzo.
Suddenly, Gonzo disappeared into a puff of smoke. What? What's going on? A more solid version of Gonzo stepped out of another room, and I was even more confused.
I'm not actually dead.
What? On nights 94 to 96, Gonzo was explaining what happened.
When you left me there, I was trapped, but I managed to survive the cave-in. Man, I can't believe Bronzo really left me for some diamonds. I gotta get out of here. Out of nowhere, a mysterious stranger showed up. It was Gene. He didn't say a word, but I knew he was there to help me out. He began digging me out with a shovel. Eventually, I was free, and I followed him to this sanctuary. And the rest is history. Now this place is mine since he's dead.
So wait, if you're not dead, doesn't that mean I was suffering all this time for nothing?
Whether I died or not, you still left me to die for a bunch of diamonds. That's insanely selfish. Plus your little friend killed Gene.
Yeah, good point. Sorry again about Gene. Look, I want to make it up to you, but first I need to stop the Skinwalkers. I could use your help.
Again, how do I know I can trust you?
If the Skinwalkers are successful, you're gonna be one of them. Isn't that enough?
Okay, fine. How can I help?
On nights 97 and 98, it was time to prepare for the big battle against Skinwalker Prime. That's why I decided to start calling the leader. Since I'm cursed to never find any diamonds, I was hoping you could maybe get me some more diamonds.
Well, you're in luck, cause after being saved, I was blessed by the unlimited diamonds. Here, look.
He shot a bunch of diamonds at me, and I picked them all up. Finally! Thank you! I used the diamonds to make a full set of armor and a full set of tools, because why not? They were unlimited. Wait, I just remembered. I can't wear this armor because of that stupid curse.
I wish I could help with that, but unfortunately, I'm no wizard.
That's okay. I'll figure something out.
Good luck out there, friend.
As I was heading home, I saw a group of Skinwalkers terrorizing a snowy town and jumped in to defeat them. I tested out my new sword and other weapons on them and went through them pretty easily. Ha! Skinwalker Prime will never see this coming! With that, it was time to head back home one last time. On the 99th night of the curse, I had an unexpected visitor.
Bronzo!
Is that? I ran outside and met her out in the front of the base. Witch, what are you doing here? I thought you didn't want to see me again.
I have kept a close eye on you ever since you left my hut. It appears I was wrong about you. You have proven yourself to be repentant and selfless. With this potion, the curse will be broken.
So with that potion, I could be free of this curse?
Yes, it's as simple as that.
No, do not listen to that potion-hawking meatbag.
I can't.
Bronzo.
If I want to save the world, I need to remain a Wendigo. Its powers are the only tool I have to stop this.
You do know that once you finally turn, there is no going back.
I know, but it has to be done.
Take the potion anyway, just in case you change your mind.
Okay, I will. I asked her if she was capable of reversing the other curse of the famine armor.
Sure.
She pulled out a bottle with swirling liquid and chucked it down on the floor in front of me. I was so relieved to finally be free of the famine armor, which I immediately replaced with diamond armor. Oh my gosh, I can eat again! As I was finishing chowing down for the first time in what felt like forever, the witch asked if there was anything else she could do to help. There is one thing.
Yes?
You can subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a new video.
What?
Just go with it.
You've got it.
On night 100, I set out to find Skinwalker Prime. I traveled back to his base, and it was much bigger than before. Whoa, they've been busy. I found my way inside, and eventually I found Skinwalker Prime waiting for me.
Welcome, Wendigo. I see you haven't reversed the curse.
Nope, I decided killing you was more important.
Wow, so brave of you. Everyone clap for the hero. Oh wait, you already killed them all earlier.
Is that supposed to make me feel bad?
No matter. There will be plenty more of my disciples after the ritual is complete.
So you still think you can kill me?
In this form, I'm sure you could kill me easily. Luckily, I've been training for this moment. I've learned to take the form of what Wendigos fear the most in the world.
Oh boy, I like the sound of that.
It couldn't be. Suddenly, the Skinwalker transformed into none other than the Nether Scourge himself. Oh boy. Before I could react, the beast charged at me full force. He fired at me with exploding wither skulls and balls of death energy. Even though he wasn't the real Scourge, he was super strong. It was starting to seem like I wasn't gonna make it.
He's too strong. We've got to get out of here.
He's not the real Nether Scourge. He's just a copy. I know we can beat him.
Perhaps we can demorph him somehow.
Who are you talking to? Get back here and fight me.
We kept fighting, and he was way too strong. I was never gonna beat him in this form. Suddenly, I started feeling really weird. Whoa, what's happening to me?
Your time is up. The curse is permanent.
Huh, well I guess I won't be needing that potion anymore.
Use the potion on the dude.
That's it! I pulled out the potion, charged at the skinwalker, and chucked it at him!
Wait, no.
Ah! He's just a little guy!
Oh my gosh, I'm cured! You saved me! Thank you!
All in a day's work, my guy.
But it's too late for you.
Yeah, I know. I've accepted my fate.
The hunger is returning.
Oh boy. Kid, let's go visit the Nether Scourge. Maybe he's got an extra cursed demon heart lying around so I don't eat ya.
Oh, okay.
Hurrah!